Hello, lovely. It's your girl Jkay. I'm so happy, excited to have you join me on the TLIG review show today. On TLIG review show, we bring your brand to the world's table and we expose our audience to the best brands and products in the world. I have a wonderful guest in the house today. She is the MD CEO of Afrikayla, and that is
Hello.
Ibijoke Shallangwa. Hello.
Hi. Thank
Good to
you.
have you on the
Yeah,
show.
thank you for having me. Thank you.
I can see you're already rocking your Ankara. And I would like to let you know that Afrikayla actually makes ready-to-wear clothes like in Ankara fabric. So tell us, how did Afrikayla start? Let me start with the name Afrikayla.
Okay.
I know your first name is Ibijoke, so it's not like that's your name. So what inspired the name Afrikayla?
Okay. Like I said, like I always tell people, Afrikayla was birthed from the desire to create beautiful outfits, unique Ankara outfits for kids. And what better way to name my business than my first daughter? Because she inspired it.
Okay.
Most times when we're going out, I always desire to create something unique for her, and it was always with African fabrics. So I thought to myself, Afrikayla. So we put it together. Her name is Makela. So we removed the mark, got Africa,
And
and we got your name.
Afrikayla.
Yeah, and
What
that
a
was
name.
how Afrikayla was started.
It sounds so special.
Yes, it is special.
Absolutely. Okay, you're into fashion, and
Yes.
the fashion industry in Nigeria is actually choked right now. There are a lot of people going into fashion and all. Would you say that that has affected anything?
No, one thing I would say is, when you are in a niche that is actually, when you're in a business, an
Yeah.
industry that is actually, well, let's say, choked up, or so many people are in the industry, you have to just find a way to stand out.
Okay.
So I believe that once you stand out and you know the reason why you're there, you're not just there to make money, you're not just there because this person is there. You have a purpose for being there. So I believe that alone is like a motivation for you. That alone is like an inspiration for you. You can't easily be moved by the amount of people doing the business. The sky is big enough for every one of us. So many more people are still going to come into the business.
Sure.
So even if you're complaining now, what do you think it's going to be like?
Eventually, it's going to get worse.
Years? Exactly. So you just have to find a way to stand out from the rest of the crowd. That's just it.
Okay, so Afrikayla was bettered from you wanting to make beautiful clothes for your daughter, and so you got inspired and started making Afrikayla. Okay, would you say that Afrikayla is affordable?
Yes, for the kind of quality that we deliver, Afrikayla is extremely affordable. Yes, because despite the rise in the cost of production, in the cost of labor, despite the rise of that, we still try to keep our prices for even the average Nigerian. Do you understand?
Yes.
So because we know that we have customers that are not only adults, we have customers that are young adults and teenagers
as well.
So yes, as well. So we try to keep our price in a way that every beautiful woman that wants to look good, unique, can actually afford it. Okay. So Afrikayla is affordable.
It's affordable.
Yeah, it's affordable.
Is Afrikayla the first business you ever did?
No.
So
no.
Where did business start from?
Wow. When I first got married, I was a housewife. My husband is a northerner.
You were a housewife. Who would believe that the owner of Afrikayla was a housewife at the time?
Yeah. My husband is a northerner and he believes so much in you being at home. He loves it. But I was so bored. Extremely bored. When I had my daughter, when she was 1 month, I went to learn makeup. I studied makeup. There was a time I was actually into wedding dress business.
Oh.
I sold and rented wedding dresses to people. I also used to buy people's wedding dresses. Then I rent it out, and I was in that business, and I was doing the business from home.
From home.
Yes. Then I learned makeup so that I could add to it, and that was how I got a shop. I was in the wedding dress industry and all that kind of the makeup industry, and then the desire for Afrikayla came along.
Okay.
And I knew I had to just
do it. But did you know Afrikayla was going to be this big when you started?
No, because like I told you, Afrikayla, I just wanted to. I didn't think it was going to be this big. I didn't see it being this big.
Okay.
I just wanted to create beautiful outfits for people, and they buy it. I
That was
wasn't
what you were
thinking.
seeing at the
Yes,
time.
exactly. I wasn't thinking that celebrities are going to be wearing my clothes from different parts of the world. I wasn't thinking that, I just did not see it at that time.
That it was
Not
going
now.
to be this big.
Not now. Now I even know that it's going to be
As
bigger
in-
than, so
Okay, so being in the fashion industry, for some years now, I think about 5 years.
yeah.
What would you say that your major challenges have been?
Being in this country, right?
Yes, Nigeria.
Wonderful.
Peculiar country.
Electricity, one of the biggest problems, one of our major problems, because you have no idea how much we spend on generator maintenance and how much we spend on fuel, and you're asking yourself sometimes, how much do you even earn from these things? And then you still have staff members to pay, you still have maintenance of the store to do, you still have things to buy, and you are spending a large sum of your profit or your whatever on electricity for yourself. They still bring the bills, and they are not giving us the lights.
But you still have
It's
to
just
pay.
crazy, yes. And of course, copyrights in the fashion industry,
copyrights.
that is major. In fact, sometimes you're just dumbfounded, because when you say Nigeria we don't really have laws that back up copyright. So you create a design, and before you release it, somebody is fast to go and produce it in mass. I have a
start
design
selling.
that we created, and we worked with a content creator to push it. We paid her for that, so she delivers a service, and before you know it, they are producing it in China. How do you handle things like that? And people are buying it so cheap, like they're now selling it in Lagos Island, and you are wondering,
And this is your intellectual property.
exactly. And there's really
There are no
no
laws
law
that
to
can
really
hold
help
them.
you. So the truth about the Nigerian fashion industry, a lot of lazy tailors, a lot of lazy designers, so they just copy, wait for you to produce designs, and
They'll
then
come
they
on your
do-
page and check it.
and
And I know
that's
you
it.
produce,
So-
you're very
so
creative.
there are a lot of challenges, there are a lot of challenges. We just cannot begin to name every one of them. Sometimes is it the tailors,
We're going to get to that. How has staffing been for you?
not easy, but so far God has been good, but sometimes the truth about it is that having the right people, you have somebody that you're already used to working with you, and then suddenly they just stand up and not come to work again. Or sometimes you are there pursuing a staff because you have clothes to deliver, and you just cannot have different people cutting your clothes. For me, that's how it works. I don't have different hands on
So you have
design.
one cutter
Yes, exactly.
to make sure that your
My
product
designs
is consistent.
Yes, one or two people that's just what they do. They just cut just to ensure that consistency is, But what happens when the person decides that, oh, I'm ill, I'm not coming
Because
to work
anybody
for
can just wake up and say,
exactly. So sometimes you don't want to actually let your business be dependent on these people, because they can just come up with any excuse. But well, we always find a way around it, and
So do
always
you
find a way
ship
to-
outside Nigeria? Like, do you have people buying your clothes from
Oh
across?
yes, we have so many. Do you know that I always say that the places that Afrikayla has gotten to, I haven't even dreamt of reaching those places.
Oh,
Now imagine that we have wholesalers in Taiwan, and I've never been to Taiwan. Or any like an Asian country before. No, I've not been to an Asian country. We
but
have
your
yes,
product has been there.
Yes, we have people that buy in wholesales to Malaysia.
Oh,
We have Australia, we have in Canada, we have in America, we have in the UK. So we ship all around the world
All
with
around the
DHL.
world.
Yes, that's it.
all right, guys.
Yes,
We'll go on a
ma'am.
short break, and when we come back, we'll continue talking to the MD CEO of Afrikayla. Don't go anywhere. Hello, lovelies. My name is Jkay, and I want to talk to you about my show on TLIG Africa TV, and that is the TLIG Review Show. On TLIG Review Show, we bring your brand to the world's table. So if you are a producer of products, you are a brand owner, you're a business owner, and you want visibility for your business, the show to come to is the TLIG Review Show, because that way you can talk about your product, where to get your product, how to use your product, and you get maximum visibility, which leads to maximum sales. So the show to be on for your business to come to the world's table is the TLIG Review Show. Thank you. I look forward to doing business with you. Welcome back from that break. You're still watching the TLIG Review Show. with the MD CEO of Afrikayla, and she has been telling us lots and lots of stuff about fashion industry. Right now, I'm going to ask an amazing question, and then we enjoy the rest of the show. Okay, so far, you've told us your challenges and everything. What inspires you? What keeps you going? So it's not just the bad stuff, it's not just the challenges. What keeps you going every day, that okay, regardless what I face in this business, I'll wake up every day and go to my store and give people their orders and keep sewing and sewing and sewing.
Funny enough, one of the things that keeps me going is, would I say, my members of staff.
Okay.
You might wonder why that is. A lot of times, even when I want to quit, when I find it so challenging and I feel like, I can't do this no more and all that, when I remember the families that are connected to my business, when I remember that these young ones are trying their best to put food on the table, or maybe they are earning
for
to
themselves.
Go to school for themselves, and they're earning to do something good, you just know that you can't give up. Your business is not just all about you anymore. There are families tied to this
Surviving
business. There are
on your
people,
business.
yes, exactly. So you just have to keep going. You just have to keep going. And then the desire to, because I feel like African fashion is underrated, and I want to be one of those people that put African fashion in the limelight. Yes, I want, through Afrikayla, you see African fashion in a different way. You understand? A lot of people underrate Ankara. They think Ankara is only for traditional wears.
Yes.
Ankara is only for local
people,
and all that.
local
but
women.
I always tell people, Ankara is pure cotton, 100% cotton. It's just like every other fabric. It's unique in its own way and all that. So I want to be one of those people who put African fashion in the forefront.
Okay.
You do understand?
Absolutely.
And we are glad that these days it's been embraced,
yes.
So
all over the world, people are now using Ankara to make, suits.
Yes, a lot of things. Even big designers.
Yes, they're using Ankara.
Yes.
So do you have cases where someone maybe orders some outfits and then realize that maybe it's a little smaller or a little bigger? Do you have those kind of cases?
Of course we do.
How do you handle them?
Every business has those kind of cases, even Gucci.
Oh,
yes,
really?
Make me to say that, yes, because this is because there is a standard measurement, sizing measurement, and it's a ready-to-wear company.
Yes.
So there's the standard sizing measurement we use. So if a lot of women are in denial, they're in size denial
all the time.
A lot of people tell you that they are size 10, but meanwhile they are size 8. I mean, sorry, they are size 8, but meanwhile they are size 10. Nobody wants to say they are big and all that kind of thing. So they like to claim the small. But I always let clients know, Ankara doesn't stretch.
So bear that in mind.
So you have to bear that in mind.
And be honest with yourself.
And be honest with yourself. You have to be honest. A lot of women will tell you that they are this size, and meanwhile they are not this size. So sometimes when we find that kind of issues, if it's from our end, if the mistake was from our end, we have to just ship out a new order.
You do?
Yes, we do. Because for me, it's not just about the outfit I'm losing out. I just feel like her satisfaction is paramount to me. Yes. She brought out her hard-earned money to buy my, like, there are so many designers all over the world, but she said yes, but she said no, I'm going to buy from Afrikayla, meaning there's a certain amount of trust that she has put in me. So if I deliver something and it's not up to standard, or it's not there are complaints, I have to fix it. I don't mind sending her a new outfit and she can keep that one or give it out or whatever, but I have to send her something else that makes her feel good, like her money has been well spent. Yes, exactly.
Okay, so what has been your most embarrassing moment with your clients? Something that you cannot forget, that when you remember you cringe?
Okay, this is just a funny story, and this happened recently. So I have this staff that I think maybe she just did not take care of herself that day, and she comes into the office and suddenly the whole place is smelling somehow, and the customer comes in and you can see it in the customer's face, and she's devastated. And the good thing about it is that when I say good thing, it was good for me because the customer did not just leave there angry or feeling offended with the smell. She opened up to me and told me, oh, this is the issue that I experienced. It was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing, but her feedback was good for us because we were able to do, yes, we were able to fix it exactly. And you know, and Exactly. So I was glad she opened up to me and told me where her challenge was, but it was really embarrassing. Like I was so embarrassed. I could, in fact, you have no idea. Anytime I think about it, I still feel very embarrassed.
Were you in the store when it happened?
No.
You were not in the
She
office?
called me. Yes.
Oh, so she literally go home and still remember to let you know that
Yes,
this was
and I appreciated it because she didn't keep it to herself. She decided she should tell me, because definitely the only reason why you can be honest with someone like that is if you care.
Yeah, you care.
Yes, she doesn't. She probably doesn't want another customer coming and feeling that way. So she called me and I was so embarrassed. I'm like, I had nothing to say.
Okay, all right. Where is Afrikayla going to be in the next 5 years?
Oh wow! In the next 5 years, we are going to be, right now, if you call the top 5 Afrocentric brands, yes, I believe that we are in that number in Nigeria.
Presently.
So in the next 5 years, we're talking about Africa, we're talking about internationally right now. So our goal is to put Afrikayla on the international market as much as possible through different platforms, different marketplaces and all that. People need to know that there is an affordable brand in Nigeria that serves quality. You understand? So emphasis on quality. We see ourselves winning big in the fashion. We're going higher and higher in the fashion industry.
Right now.
Yes, I am. You want to see it? Yes, such a beautiful dress. I just want to say something. Basically, a lot of people. Now I'm pregnant and I'm wearing Afrikayla. So a lot of people think that you cannot slay pregnancy on Ankara because Ankara doesn't stretch.
Yes.
But there is always a way around it. We have some nice designs for maternity. We have some nice designs for plus sizes. We have some nice designs for women that are on the big side. Whatever it is, whatever your body shape is,
all kinds of
trust me, you will always find something for you.
Okay, before we go, kindly look into your camera and tell them how to order Afrikayla. Whether wholesale, you just want to slay for yourself. So if you have a number, you have a platform, let us know.
Okay, so we have a website for if you whatever you want to buy on our page. We are on Instagram at Afrikayla, AFRIKAYLA, and our website is www.shopafrikayla.com. Anything you want to order is there. You can reach us on WhatsApp if you want to buy in large quantities to resell in your state or your countries. You can reach us on WhatsApp +234 90 73346. We cannot wait to partner with you. We cannot wait to see you slay your Afrikayla outfit. We cannot wait to see you rock them.
Okay, we've come to the end of today's TLIG review show. I have been talking to the MD CEO of Afrikayla, and she has been telling us her journey in the fashion industry and so many other things. All right, guys? So I look forward to talking to you guys next week. Remember to follow us on all of our social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel at TLIG Africa TV Radio. And of course, follow me on Instagram at Jkay_OAP. Bye-bye.